fix the back, but I didn't see you do that.
I don't know.
Dude, look how this spins so you can make sure it gets onto the right part of that.
Oh. Travis zoomed in
I would say
just a little bit.
like that's good. That's okay. It's frustrating to picky on it. I think you look just fine like that.
You're sweet. I love you. I appreciate you.
Stop messing with me. Welcome to the live.
I'm in California.
I'm in the constant state of misery.
I was just copying
Yeah, but with your tone of voice and how you sound, I know you're trying to be funny, but you sounded serious as fuck.
you. Oh. Well, I don't just go along with him. I'm his partner in work. I'm disabled with 4 separate diseases that give me great pain and all affect my spine. So sitting in a car seat is the most comfortable thing for me. And my husband does the driving and he interacts with the customers. I'm just responsible for holding the orders in my lap so that they don't get spilled or knocked over if we have to avoid an idiot driver. It happens a lot more than you would think. Oh, thank you for the kind compliments. No offense taken. I'm in a little bit of a mood, but I'm trying to get it under control.
Imagine speeding in a 45, 65, just because you don't want the little green car in front of you. It's not just dumb, it's also retarded.
Just a bit.
He's got one of those syndromes where his brain is smooth and they took an ironing board and it's flat. Smooth little peanut on a stick is what he wants. I think these grapevines showed up.
They did. I had some beef jerky and some good coffee earlier. My stomach's been a little difficult lately, so yeah.
I didn't even see you opening
I was having at it when you were gluing the phone mount. But
Our normal phone mounts is being repaired and we're just waiting for the glue to harden.
yeah. I kindly ask that everyone read the description of my live streams. Am I good? Physically I'm tired and I'm mentally and emotionally drained, but I'm trying to get out of my mood. It's just
Here it taps and it keeps making me think it's gonna rain, especially with how the weather looks.
right. I keep hoping for that too.
You hear it too?
Yeah. It's confusing me.
Yeah, it sounds like raindrops, big ones, and
Yeah.
don't see anything. Of course,
Oh, they're so cute.
there's some pieces over her.
That was
Look.
interesting.
Them horses, tell you what. Make some good jerky. Nah, don't eat horse jerky. Stick with gator jerky. Very good.
You're tired too, Sylvia? Yeah. Life has just been a series of multiple kicks to the groin. And just when we get up and think we're able to walk it off, we get kicked again. And I'm tired. I feel old with the level of deep in my bones tired I feel. But I'm still breathing. I'm still here. I hope you guys are doing better than I am.
Lady, you need to back the fuck up. I'm making her go the speed limit and she's not happy.
Drivers everywhere. You don't tip in your country, but America, I understand. Yeah, in America, it's expected that you tip if you have good service. But a lot of people, they don't see the need to do that because they assume that we as delivery drivers get paid by DoorDash, and so we don't need the extra money from tips. And it's discouraging, but we keep hoping it'll get better. Come on, DoorDash, give us work.
What's your name, mate? Sir?
What's your star sign?
Take my medicine somewhere.
Down next to me. Yeah, what's your name, mate? Sorry.
I'm Chase. What's your star sign? You think I'm a tourist?
What if you
I'm
don't
Burly Man.
have
Why
good
now?
service?
Why
How
did
do you
you...
go about saying that you don't need to
I've
pay the
seen a
tip?
tourist now before. You know who you are. Traumatic.
Go to you first now. Why did you pop your...
I myself.
Well, the thing is, we always give great service. We're always one of the quicker DoorDash teams. And we make sure that their food arrives just as nicely presented as when we picked it up from wherever we're picking up from. And a lot of people say, oh, I can barely afford to do DoorDash. I can't afford to tip also. And my husband and I were raised with the mindset that if you can't afford to tip someone doing you a service, you probably shouldn't spend your money getting that service. Because unfortunately, a lot of servers and other delivery type of people, we need the tips to make it. The typical pay from our employers isn't truly enough on its own. So every dollar tipped adds up and it helps. Well, thank you, Sylvia. I'm trying to think of how we would handle if we had a bad driver. How would we handle if we got a bad driver? Would we still tip? They want to know legit
How bad? Because you just saying bad is, it could be a variety. Either he had a bad mood, he was shit, or he was bad in the sense of he took food. So, give us a hypothetical and I'll answer.
Yeah. I know there are a lot of crazy people in this world who they don't have the normal civil response to not getting everything they want, and they'll go ape shit just because something wasn't to their exact specific little preference. And there's been a few times where it was a little nerve-wracking being out and about at night with customers in the bad parts of the towns we work in. And so every time we go to make a drop-off in a less than ideal area, we're careful to maintain proper etiquette, you know, so we don't piss anybody off. But there's been some drivers that got shot, and it was either because they had the wrong address, or one person in a two-person place ordered food and didn't tell the other one, and the other one opened the door, saw the driver, and opened fire. And it's shit like that that's scary, because it does happen. Thankfully, we have not had any first-hand experience with violence, but we've had our share of rude people, and they blame us for the shortcomings in their food. Like, oh, well, I asked for extra this. Where is it? But they had the request for extra this in our instructions and not in the instructions to the restaurant. Once the restaurant hands us over the food, all we are supposed to do is transport it and drop it off. We're not to open it up and visually check for everything. We're to keep it shut, you know, to give the customer security and knowing their bag was not tampered with. And we've had people get mad because they didn't get the extra whatever. Oh, let me see. Orders are in, like the drink exploded and all the food is soaked, and they hand it to you and you can see the bag is dripping. That's a pretty bad scenario.
If the food's all soaked, I'd send it back. I'm not gonna take any of that in.
Yeah, we would send it back, and depending on how the driver behaves, we would either show sympathy for them being worried or disappointment in them clearly not giving a damn. But our policy has always been use kindness until that's not an option. Because a lot of people are on their last rope and they're just one straw away from the camel's back breaking. And your one slip up of saying something harsh could be that last straw that breaks that person. And so we're always mindful to try not to cause undue harm. That's so freaky. I wonder what would be in that water. Like if you were to do a test.
It's deep water from the earth, and in there it's like somehow purified or some shit.
Looks really cool. Last been showing me videos of deep underneath some of the
Luxor
pyramids.
Temple.
Damn. That looks so cool. Wow. I would love to explore something like that with you. I just wouldn't touch anything. Let me see.
Have y'all ever cried from an anime? Because I can make y'all.
I have some comments to catch up on. I'm gonna cry if I hear that. We have not dealt with the repo situation yet. We have other things that we're dealing with right now. and they haven't sent us anything else. And so at this point, we're just focusing on what we can deal with. And we're going to look up ways to see if we could get out of it somehow. But every single dollar donated helps. Every prayer for things to get better helps. And every kind word and helpful piece of advice helps. I think that things are getting better under the current administration. It's still early, so the momentum is still building, but there's already been good changes, so I'm praying that that just continues improving. There was talk of upping the tax return
Bracket.
the payout.
Yeah. Upping the tax bracket so that people could get, instead of $5,000 for one person, if you marry jointly, you get $75,000 for two.
Okay. But yeah, if we could get $7,500 for filing jointly as a married couple, that would help a lot with our problems.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Sylvia, I love funny stories. But yeah, he's trying to help struggling American citizens.
He actually cares.
And I'm just praying every day that he'll keep making decisions that are best for us legal citizens here who are having a rough time.
It seems like Trump's the only one who gives a damn about us.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna fly in all the illegals, all the murderers, rapists, child traffickers in general. Oh, you want to send them back? How dare you? It's like, what's up with that? Why y'all defending pedos and shit? Fucking Democrats.
It's evil. Hey, Donald, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you. We are exhausted, but we're holding on to hope that things will get better. For those of you who are new and you haven't read the description, long story short, we had a really nice car that we were making payments on, and before inflation hit, we were able to afford it. But then inflation hit and we were earning less than half of what we used to. So after a couple of payments where we almost didn't make it, we realized this isn't sustainable. So we returned the car with the understanding that the dealership was going to then sell the car to someone else, and that would go towards our debt for that car. And they did us real dirty. We had 19 grand left in payments before we would own the car outright. They turned around and sold it for just a little over 9 grand, leaving us with over 11 grand for a car we don't have because we couldn't afford to keep it. And so I set up a GoFundMe, hoping that anyone able and willing to help will. And for the moment, we're just ignoring it. We don't own any vehicles or any property that could be taken as a lien or whatever. So this world is just insanely difficult. Mike, I'm on pain management, and this is my medicine. I don't appreciate your tone. This is my live stream, and I can do whatever I want to do on it. You're welcome to go somewhere else if you don't like what you're seeing. My husband is going to be a mod soon, so I got this for now, but I appreciate your offer, Donald. Yeah, Sylvia, I want to hear your story. Well, Mr. Sloth, I appreciate your sincerity in the question. I'm happy to answer all genuine questions, but a lot of people like to poke fun at you when you're already struggling. But yeah, escaping the void, it feels like a really dirty trick that they played on us, but like I said, we're just ignoring it for now and keeping our nose to the grindstone, trying to take every available shift that we can with DoorDash. The only problem is we're not getting very many orders. Yesterday we only had like 1 or 2, and we were out all day. So I'm trying to trust in the Lord and that Jesus will help us get through this, but it's stressful. I have not really thought of another country, but my husband and I are planning on trying to move to Oregon. My only sibling, my little brother, he, his wife, and his 2 kids and their little dog are happily living in Oregon right now. And our goal is to join them by getting a spot near where they are so we could visit regularly. And we first have to get rid of all this crushing debt before we can actually get started on moving. So we're handling life one day at a time. And I'm praying for all of you guys who are also struggling. This world is so much more stressful and difficult than my parents prepared me for. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels that way. Oh, your dad threw the order at them? Damn. I couldn't do that. I was raised to be too polite. Oh, Minecraft. That's a fun way to pass the time. Thank you so much for stopping by, Donald. We really appreciate you. And, baby, where are you? My husband vanished on me. When he comes back, I'll for sure say hi to him for you. Hey, Black Hoodie. I'm hanging in there. Just living life one day at a time. Trying not to stress too much over whatever bullshit tomorrow will bring. I'm very thankful that I got a recent refill of my medicine. And this one is blueberry muffin. It tastes like the blue gummy shark candies. And it's very potent and effective at taking away my pain. Yeah, I'm praying every day for God to guide us where we need to go. I'm just ready for the rapture, whenever it'll be. I do have some funny stories. I'm trying to pick one to start with. I got all these different ideas in my head, like bees in a beehive, and I'm trying to latch onto a single bee right now. Trying to think. I've remembered one. When I was a kid, well, technically a teenager, my family and I went to visit some of my mom's relatives up in Montana, and they had a really nice property with a really beautiful home and a garage building with its own apartment upstairs. And while we stayed to visit with them, we were in that apartment above the garage. And out of force of habit, I made sure all the doors were locked before falling asleep. And in the morning... Oh. You okay, baby?
Yeah.
Well, early that morning, one of the relatives had to grab the dog food from the garage to feed the dog his breakfast, but the door was locked. And I felt silly, but they didn't give me a hard time.
Never feel silly about being sick.
Yeah. And then on that same trip, visiting the same relatives, we went to one of their other properties that was near a river, and we got to go riding on their boat, and they had a couple of jet skis. It was pretty amazing. When we were done playing in the water and we returned to the dock, my brother jumped off of the boat trying to land on the dock, but he missed. He fell in the water and startled a beaver that was under the deck, and it touched his foot the way he fell in. It scared the shit out of him. And like a cat, the second he hit the water and felt that, he was on the dock. And I was laughing at him. It was pretty funny. Another time, I pranked one of my cousins. He's unfortunately, he's been gone from this earth for a couple of years now, but one of my favorite memories is me pranking him when we were kids. We have family that lives all over the country, and at that point, all our family reunions on my dad's side were held in Michigan. And it was my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. It was a full-on party with a hall rented out for use. I kept pranking my cousin by pouring Splenda on his different foods and drinks when he wasn't looking. He figured out it was me after the second time he tasted it, and he saw me laugh. I don't have a very good poker face when I prank someone, and I'm waiting to see them react. And then he tried to prank me back, but he failed. I felt like a true prankster. To be that young again. That's over half my lifetime ago. Feels weird to say that. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually 34 years old. I just look younger because I inherited baby face genetics from my mom's side of the family, and I'm very careful to properly wash and moisturize my face every day. Okay, now to catch up on these comments. Mr. Sloth, you went to Canada once, and growing up you were told always open a door for someone behind you, and you did this in the metro and people gave you strange looks. What you didn't know is that the homeless do this and expect a tip. Your partner was laughing because she knew about it but still let you do it. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. Oh, an ant mimic. I overcame arachnophobia a few years ago, and I helped my husband overcome it to an extent too. So whenever he finds a harmless spider that I could play with, he brings it to me. And it's fun.
It was on the car. Well, we have 8 gallons of water in the car now.
That's good. This is a ant mimic spider. Completely harmless to people. And it's funny watching them run. Well, Sylvia, I appreciate just knowing that you wish you could. The kind thoughts alone really do help too. I'm gonna let him go on the roof so he can go find some bugs. Okay. Onto the roof. Go on. Catch the wind. Oh, he's sticking his little ass in the air trying to catch a current. Come on, you can do it. You got this. You don't got this. This little guy is really trying to catch an air current to go somewhere else, but the wind is not quite strong enough right now. Come on, there you go. Okay. I'm like Radagast the Brown in The Hobbit. I love all living creatures, and I try to play with all of them if I can. Another funny story. I was in high school. I was I don't remember if I was a sophomore or a junior, but one of those years I had chemistry class. My teacher loved me. He saw that I actually paid attention and I did my best effort, and I never caused trouble. So when I asked him if I could prank one of my classmates in class, he asked me only 2 questions. Will anyone get injured? No. Will any property get damaged? No. Okay, you're fine. Go for it. So I brought silly string. And I had, oh, it's such a cute baby. Little piggy. Oh, grapes. They love grapes. So sweet. Oh, I want to cup its cheeks and kiss his little forehead. So adorable.
Wait, I'm gonna get you nice and fat, and then you're gonna.
But anyways,
don't get sad at that fact. If we're gonna have a pig, if you're gonna name it, you're gonna have to put up with that. We're gonna be eating crispy bacon.
Well, back to my story. My teacher gave me permission to prank my classmate. So I used silly string, my digital camera, and my one of my little MP3 players. My camera didn't record audio, so I recorded the audio with my MP3 player, and I set the camera up at just the right angle. And when he was not expecting anything to happen, that's when I struck him with the pink silly string. He was in such disbelief that I did that his jaw dropped open, and I was laughing like a little gremlin. I sprayed him with a few bursts of it. And then my brother, he used that same silly string against me. I had to shower to get it out of my hair, because at that point my hair was about this long, and the curls were not as smooth and easy to detangle back then as they are now. And I got mad because I'm like, I have to shower to get this out of my hair. The kid I pranked didn't have to take a shower to get it off of his hoodie. And my mom gave my brother a short, stern lecture. And also told me, you reap what you sow. And I'll never forget that, feeling like the audacity of my little brother to use my prank against me. Oh, hey, Trutero, I'm so happy to see you. Hey, John, it's good to see you. Well, Sylvia, if I had to pick a favorite song, I'd have to go with Bohemian Rhapsody. The variety of music styles in one song, I really enjoy it. And Freddie Mercury's voice is truly a marvel. Bacon. I grew up within walking distance of a farm, and a few times a year my family would go for a walk around that farm, because back then when I was a kid, people weren't as shady, and the farmers had no issue with us walking around just as long as we didn't try to take anything. And we always loved walking around, checking out all the animals. And I had the misconception that when a pig hurts you, it's not with a bite, it's with their nose. I was convinced that something about their nose would hurt me, like it had stinging hairs or some shit. I don't know where I got that idea from, but when I was a kid, I was pretty sure that's what it was. And then my dad explained to me, no, their noses don't do anything. It's their teeth. And then I thought about it, I'm like, oh.
Do you have them confused with an elephant?
I don't know what was going on in my head other than thinking their noses would sting. I guess because every time I'd seen a pig attack, their snoots were pressed right up against whatever thing they were attacking. And my child mind at that point didn't think it was teeth for some reason.
Teeth like this?
Oh, that's adorable. I'd want to put just a tiny bit of peanut butter. Look at the very tip of the teeth. You like old songs? He's in the jailhouse now. I don't think I've heard that song. I really like Run,
Annie,
Rabbit, Run.
Look at these school people doing.
They're living it up.
Dang, you got,
These two
you got a
retirees.
12-volt battery in there or what?
These two retirees are in a golf cart in the drive-thru for Taco Bell. I gotta say, that looks pretty fun. Meet me. The song Run Rabbit Run, it was featured in the movie Get Out. I really like the sound of it. It tickles my ears. I believe I have heard the adult version of The Little Teapot, and I wasn't a fan.
Of what?
The dirty version of I'm a Little Teapot.
Oh, you're talking about PP. Are you talking about that song? PP Coupon?
I think they are. I'm not big on jokes about adult things except for weed.
I'm big on that though. Very big on that.
I just remembered a funny book. A funny children's book. Go the fuck to sleep. There's a video of, I believe, Samuel L. Jackson narrating it. It's pretty funny. And it's like,
Caught it.
oh, good catch. And it's all these different animals.
Assholes that don't know how to bark.
They're everywhere. They outnumber us.
It's retarded. They're like way past the line. But if you're talking about PP, I can't remember her name. PP Porcupine. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyway, yeah, I love that song. Listen to it during certain activities. That's all I'll say. If you want to know more, follow my OnlyFans.
I love you.
Love you.
The Sleep Book by Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss really, he had a gift. It's too bad he was a shitbird in real life. If you don't know, he wasn't a good person. He just was good with the written word meant to entertain children. What are you guys up to right now? My husband's inside the same Taco Bell now picking up an order. I stay put in the car most of the time because I'm tired and it's easier for me to continue live streaming if I don't have to get up and get in and out of the car a bunch. Post books. Huh. I always thought it was funny how people had to use fake names for writing. Nice. New shoes are always a fun thing. I prefer the foam clogs because honestly they're the most comfortable and I don't spend a whole lot of time on my feet, so arch support isn't really a factor. But that reminds me, my dad has about an hour commute to and from his work, and one time he found a box of brand new, unworn, white Nike tennis shoes that were his size. My dad's a size 14. It was like God dropped those Nikes out of the sky for him to pick up. I don't know if he still has them because it was many years ago when it happened, but I won't forget thinking how it was clearly God giving my dad a present. Because how else do you find shoes in your size that are unworn and undamaged? You're just lying on bed? Nice. I wish I could be lying down in bed too right now. I'm gonna be live streaming for a while. I try to keep my streams to no more than 2 hours long. And I like to give myself a decent break, you know, so I can just rest. And then I go live a second time. I think my husband and I are gonna give our boy his bug day when we get home. Our leopard gecko, he loves bugs because that's his diet, and he doesn't eat every single day. And so I'll definitely go live again when we're feeding him so you guys can see how cute it is when he hunts. You just got off of work and you're off on call. Ah, that sucks. I respect those who are able to handle that. I've got multiple health issues that restrict me from many things that normal people are able to do. So I have immense respect for people that can handle stuff like that. Glad DoorDash policies, drivers can no longer use nicknames. Yeah, that's a good change for sure. I try to live stream every day, but there are some days here and there where I just feel too lousy all day long to go live. But I try to go live every day. But I'm currently at 46 minutes into this live. At the 2-hour mark, I'm going to cut the stream, give myself a break, and then I'll be on again. I'm going to try to have that be my schedule, but it's difficult. I'm on the autism spectrum. I have ADHD. I have anxiety and depression and borderline personality. So I'm easily stressed out and overwhelmed, but I'm working on handling it better. And it's a work in progress, just like going to the gym. You know, you can't just instantly get strong. You have to work at it at a reasonable pace. And every day I'm praying to the Lord Jesus to help me, and He does help me. Not necessarily in the ways I'd prefer, but everything always works out in the end, and that gives me comfort even when things are stressful and scary. Yeah, I've known a couple of people that have Asperger's. Normal people don't understand how good they have it. For a long time, I was undiagnosed for being on the spectrum. And I had always thought that I was just not meant for being socially skilled. I didn't realize it was an actual physical thing that affected me. And once I did realize it was autism that had a part in it, I found some peace, knowing it wasn't something I chose. You know, I wasn't choosing to be socially awkward or difficult. I just functioned differently than others, and we were never on the same wavelength for very long. And so for a long time, I had no friends. I had people that I knew that I just didn't keep in touch with. That was it. I'm trying not to be that way anymore, and to work on overcoming my social anxiety. And doing these lives every day when I'm able to is my way of helping to fight it. And I notice that every time I do go live, I do find really kind people, both returning viewers who are friends now, and new viewers who are nice. And every good stream that I have helps me recover just a little bit more from the social anxiety that came about from multiple poor social interactions.
Drinks first.
That
How's the stream going?
it's going good. Sure, Sylvia, I would love to hear your story. Oh, you were joking, Doug? Okay. That's another part of my autism. Sometimes I struggle to tell if something's a joke or not over written text. You just have the alcoholism? Oh no. 30 beers a day? Damn.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump them up.
Do I know what Outlook is at school? I think I remember learning how to use it. And then...
Outlook? You talking about Hotmail? MSN.com? Yeah. Oh, geez.
Shit, I haven't thought about Outlook in a long time. Hey, Brittany, I'm glad you're here. But for real though, this world is hella stressful, and everyone's got different coping methods. Mine is cannabis. It treats my physical pain that cripples me otherwise, and it also helps my emotional and mental pain. I can be in the worst of moods, whether it's anger or despair or just feeling like nothing is worth it. And then I just take a few puffs of my medical cannabis, and then I don't have that pain and that struggle going on in my head and heart. It puts all that negativity on mute so I can hear the good things going on. And I've tried different prescriptions. I've tried different combos of different prescriptions. I don't react very well to opioids. They always give me stomach trouble and a bad head change. It makes me feel anxious, aggressive, like I'm gonna have to fight to defend myself pretty soon. And it was a bad time. And
you're gonna have a bad time.
yeah.
You pizzaed when you should have French fried.
Right. And because I'm on other prescriptions, I can't have alcohol anymore. The couple of times I forgot and I mixed them, it made me very sick. But
it can turn your blood toxic.
yeah. So I just stick with cannabis and the occasional cigarette to help me unwind and cope with the stress and pain of living in this world. And it helps. The only side effects of cannabis for me are slowed thinking and slowed speech and cotton mouth. And I'd rather deal with all of that and have no pain than be actually crippled and unable to move a whole lot by pain.
Was it over before we ever began? Your kiss, your lies, your lips. Dude, drive, you fucking... Oh. My friend, drive faster! Do it! You know what? I hope when they order an extra pepperoni pizza, I hope they get none. Assholes.
Right. That would be fair. The asshole tax.
Now I'm thinking freaking, what's his name? Mark Wahlberg. Hey, not to be a dick or anything, but I hope you fucking get Lou Gehrig's disease. I hope you fucking die. Hey, we delivered to these guys before. They have the dogs.
Oh. We do local pet sitting as a side gig, and so whenever we see other animals, we always find it cute. 50 is your record for beers in a day. I can't imagine drinking 50 units of anything in a day. Dang.
Come on, dude, pick it up. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was seeing if the bag would be strong enough to handle that. Alright. My help is required. Please don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh. When you were in second grade, you were tested for Outlook, and they called it Outlook as well. And your teacher stopped and said you have messages. I mean, it was kind of funny because you're like, what? Huh. Also, you have a question. Go ahead and ask a question. Okay, the customer's taking forever to get to the door. Oh, our leopard gecko, his name is Sisu, from both the character in Raya and the Last Dragon and a phrase in Finland. It translates to indomitable spirit. And so whenever I say my son's name, Sisu, it puts my mind in a happy spot. Because it's always good to be reminded to not let life dominate you. It can knock you down 1,000 times, but what matters is if you get up 1,001 times. And I've had my share of deep blows and a lot of dreams that died due to choices that were not my own. But we deal with what we have, and the best that we can do is make the best of it. Try to focus on what good there is instead of focusing on the bad. I used to focus on the bad, and it made me an unhappy person. I try to be a hyper optimist so that I can always see at least one good thing, no matter what's going on. And it's helped. But this world is still very, very ridiculous. And I think everyone can agree on that. No matter what your life situation is. Out. Flies. Hey Fred, it's good to see you. He's tired, but hanging in there. I'm tired, I've been hanging in there. Yeah, okay, finally. He's been standing outside for a couple of minutes now, waiting for the customer, and she finally opened the door and took the food. Now he's walking back to the car. Oh, well, thank you, Sylvia. I'm glad to make anybody happy if I can. We'll have to show...
These are good tippers, but I hate how they don't get to the door immediately.
Mm.
$6.
Hey, that's something.
And these fell. Do you even know
Oh.
that they were getting smushed by your seat?
I did not.
Yeah. Make sure they're still straight. Yeah, they were just
Okay.
yelling at their dogs to shut up instead of actually going to go check on why they were barking in the first place.
That's so dumb. You
Someone's
paid.
trying to rob and break into their house. Shut up!
Right. Ridiculous.
You know, if you train your dog, they won't just bark at everything. How about that?
No, but that would require time and effort.
Some people think, oh, I got a dog. I'm good. I don't need to do anything else. I'm good. Dog. Dog backwards is God. I'm good. Sir, the logic checks out.
Yeah, Fred, some people order their deliveries to be left at their door. My husband always takes a picture of the food in front of their door and of their house number as proof that the food was dropped off. Because we've had a few people lie and try to get a free meal, saying, oh, we never got our food. But because my husband is vigilant, we've never actually gotten in trouble because he's always had proof to dispute their false claims. It's just a sad world when you have to do that with every order. And then with the hand it to me's, after a certain amount of waiting time, you can contact support and have them try to reach the customer. And ultimately, if they take long enough, you can just take whatever you were delivering because they weren't there to pick it up. And we've gotten some good food that way. Not very many times, but it has happened. Like this one woman ordered a bunch of groceries that were name
That was
brand.
Instacart. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a bunch of name brand stuff, and most of it was stuff that Matt and I would have wanted to buy anyways. But because the customer wasn't at home, we got to keep all that food. And it was amazing. There's a couple times we got Chipotle.
A few times. Like, I would say it hasn't even happened more than 10 times. 10 times at most, if anything. Because I've gotten Chipotle tacos. I've gotten pizza from like Round Table and shit. It's always lit.
Free pizza's always a good time.
I've even gotten beers for free.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Well, thank you. And I just love the sound of sisu because it kind of makes me think of parcel tongue. Sisu. You think you put yours on leave at your door? Yeah, it's a convenient way to do it if you don't want to actually deal with people. Hey Donald, glad you're back.
That's a cute top and dress. I like it.
Yeah. I'd wear something like that.
You better.
I don't appreciate these dumb, weird comments telling me to blink once if I'm safe and twice if I'm not, or vice versa. That's childish and dumb. Hey Chechi, I'm glad to see you. Oh wow. I can't imagine having 11 dogs in the first place. Having 11 dogs and them getting lost and having to find them all. That's an endeavor for sure. There's, dang. I'm glad they are all home. Thank you, Chechi. I appreciate your kind words. I hope that you have a great day too. What?
Damn it.
Oh, I see it. Okay, technical difficulty, but I'm back. Okay, there it is. I see it. I'll pin it there. All right, I pinned it. Yep. And I want to hear from you guys about what your day is like. And if you've done or plan to do anything exciting. For us, it's just trying to work to pay the bills. We spent the last, well, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday and the day before that were both clean stuff around the house day. And we're back on the grind, day 2. Yesterday was not a good day, work-wise. But there were a lot of kind people on the live stream, so that helped keep our morale up. Hope they get there quick enough for whatever's going on. The Moxes. I don't know what or who that is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, it was the wambulance. What time is it?
About to be 4.
Dang. It's about to be 4 o'clock for us. What time is it where you guys are? Oh. This work shift is so slow. Metro.
It looks stupid.
That's funny. I didn't think anyone else would be driving a Metro around.
Did you know? Did you know that when you put cheese on sandwich, sandwich cheese is you? This is because sandwich and cheese melt you. Cheese melts, sandwich on you melt, and is referencing melting on your sandwich. Did you know? Did you know that when you put cheese on sandwich,
7.
sandwich cheese is you?
Dang. So it's definitely nighttime for you. Oh, it's about to be 7 for you too. That's cool. I always get a kick out of seeing the different time zones from the different people who tune in to my live streams. I've got some viewers from the UK, from Australia. I've even had some from the Middle East and South America. And every time I see a different time zone or a different country, I find it amazing that we have the tech to be on the same page at the same time as other people all around the world, and we're all interacting at the same time. And just the very concept of that, I think, is pretty awesome. Sylvia, I heard the video you were playing about the cheese. That's funny. Oh, so if you're 3 hours ahead. What state are you in? So it goes from Michigan to Florida. Oh, okay. Yeah, I asked because I have family that lives in Michigan and family that lives in Wisconsin and Ohio. Every time we have a family reunion, we gotta fly over there. Georgia, that's cool. Hey, Hong Kong, it's great to see you. Exciting for us would be if we get an order with a fat tip. We got a nice $6 tip earlier. Biggest we've had in a while. I'm just hoping that that trend follows with all the other orders that we get. Earlier today, we focused on doing housework to help out. We're living with my parents rent-free to benefit all four of us. My mom's got neck and back problems that are continuing to worsen, so she needs a lot more help with housework. And financially, we can't make it on our own. And so we earn our keep by doing the chores and house cleaning that she can't do anymore. And all of us benefit from it. And earlier, we were doing some cleaning, vacuuming, and cleaning the kitchen. And we've been at work now for over an hour. And we haven't had a whole lot of work. So we're hoping it gets busy. If any of you guys are up to anything exciting, or you have any upcoming plans that are exciting, it'd be cool to hear about it. Because with us, we're just in the car during the day, almost every day, except for chore day. Have I ever had like a wooden toy called a train whistle? Yeah, I've had one of those. When my brother and I were kids, we went to Yosemite, and we went on a little train that they had, and in the gift shop they had the wooden train whistles, and we bought one. We drove my parents crazy to the point where they put it up where we couldn't reach it anymore.
It's already there.
That's nice.
So we could do what I was saying earlier.
I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting AF.
But your mom's gonna be like, oh, there's pasta still. It's like, dude, we never asked you to make that pasta. We appreciate it, but like I've said it like 7 times.
You have.
I'm like, please stop making food for us. It ruins our planning for meal prepping.
Yeah.
Because then you make us feel guilty because the food you cooked goes bad. I want you to get some shirts like that. A lot of girls' outfits nowadays are fire.
So what?
A lot of new outfits or outfits that girls are wearing nowadays just in general are fire.
True.
So what are we going to be meal prepping?
Oh, you still have one too? Nice. Talking about wooden train whistles.
Someone say something about a virgin?
Well,
So what are we going to be meal prepping, love?
I want to say mashed potatoes and some cut of meat. Like maybe some ham or turkey lunch meat. Break it up into pieces and mix it in the potatoes. Just an idea.
True. Because we still do have potatoes, unless your parents cooked it up.
We'll have to check.
Otherwise, when we get our EBT loaded in 8 days, or 9 days, whatever it is. I said something earlier, but I can't even remember now. And,
Yeah, I can't remember. Carnitas?
yeah, we're going to be making carnitas when we get our EBT. Healthy hair.
Very shiny. Your mom used to tell you, I'm the boss, and if you don't like it, get out. So you would say when you're old, you're going to a nursing home. We didn't get along well. Yeah. Some parents and kids just don't get along. Thankfully, we get along well with my parents.
You know, we're going to do carnitas when we get our EBT loaded. I'll live stream it. You should as well.
Yeah.
And I want to meal prep an Asian buffet for you.
I would
I
love
want to do broccoli beef.
I would love that.
We
That
could
would
do
be
broccoli
nuts.
beef and the jasmine and rice.
Yeah, that would be super easy.
And then mix them together.
Yeah, I would love that.
And you can have a couple pound snacks.
Yeah, good food. Charles says we're going at one of those whistles at the lake house. That's pretty cool. Angels in the outfield. I don't think I have. I never was really big on sports movies. But I did see A League of Their Own. I thought it was pretty good. I think I still remember The Titans and The Blind Side. But for the most part, sports movies didn't really catch my interest. Oh, well, it was nice seeing you, Sylvia. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out as long as you did. I love that music.
Can you name it?
No.
It's Beethoven's Symphony Number 9.
I love it. Be good music to do your housework too. Help keep a happy
9-2 if you want to
mood.
be specific about it.
Huh?
9-2.
Okay.
Symphony 9-2.
Nice.
Let me say it a fifth
This
time.
is juice, you guys.
Yes.
Bro, let's fix it.
Do you want a brownie? You want a brownie? Too bad. Little beans. Do you want a brownie?
There's a really dark cloud to our right.
You want a brownie? Too bad. Little beans.
Oh, I'd be upset. I would be upset. Being tricked like that.
This is the no-knead sandwich bread recipe I've been making for my family for about a year. It's made with 6 ingredients, takes no time to throw together, and is perfect for sandwiches of all kinds. To make it, mix together 4 cups of flour with 3 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of instant yeast. Add 3/4 cup each water and milk and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. For best results, do use a scale to measure. Stir until you have a sticky dough ball. Let the dough rest for 30 minutes. Then, using a wet hand, stretch and fold the dough until you have a cohesive ball.
How come every time you
Drizzle
pick
with
up your
olive oil,
phone,
cover the bowl,
your
and let
phone
the
wants
dough
to have a
rise
huge
until it doubles in volume.
conversation? She's so obsessed with me. I would hope your girlfriend is into you.
Here are the top 5 games.
love you.
It's annoying.
Please stop. No, stop.
Well,
You're hurting the people that love you.
would it be better if she wasn't that into you and she ignored you? Because I'd rather have clingy than neglectful. And that's how Matt and I are with each other. We're clingy. We can handle being apart, but we don't like it. Whenever possible, we're always right next to each other. Yeah, we've thought about trying in a different zone for work, but I don't know if we'd be able to.
That's retarded. What's worse, killing a cow or buying milk? Neither. Food and substance comes from the same thing.
Yeah. Do you think maybe we should check a different city for work?
Nope.
Okay.
If we go any farther, we're going to be drawing ourselves into the negative.
True.
If we go anywhere else, all we're doing is wasting gas.
Yeah, so we gotta wait.
My name is Feldfar, and I'm a level 6 thief, and the humans will soon rescue me from this tower.
No, your name is fucking Craig Tucker, and you're in detention. Start doing your homework.
My name is Feldfar, and I'm a level 6 thief, and the humans will soon
I think this is from the game.
It said like it.
Yeah, I think it's from the South Park, The Fractured Butthole.
So hilarious.
I wish I had like the anxiety that makes 20 minutes early to things. I wish
Is that a husky? It sounded like a husky. It's so cute. What?
Are you complaining to me about something?
So cute. Oh, sorry. So emotional. Oh,
Stop my nose.
that's so cute. He's like, let me go. Let me go. It's adorable. I love that.
Damn!
Something epic. No, why 6 was afraid of 7, but does anyone know why 4 was afraid of 5? I don't know that one. Because 5 was a registered 6 of... Ooh, night night.
That's when I said, damn. You can legit see the sweat get knocked off his head in that fucking...
Oh.
Bam! Yeah, you can see like the impact dust.
That would
Like,
be painful.
Oof. One last time. Like, look just above the head and behind it.
Yeah.
Bam! Yeah, his sweat got knocked up.
That's insane. Son of a... Son of a... You're killing me. I've always been a fan of slapstick humor. Oh babe, Charles said something funny. We all know why 6 was afraid of 7, but do you know why 4 was afraid of 5?
Is this something like just way out there? Like,
Because 5 was a registered 6 offender.
oh, that makes sense.
That's clever.
Oh, that's why.
That's good. I've almost been my fair.
Cheap weed.
Yeah. Yeah, I smell it too.
Smells like high school stress.
Yeah.
Like cheap weed back in the day, or at least when I was in school. We called it stress. Ooh, now I smell like fried stuff.
That's a good smell.
Oh yeah, one thing that's being kept out of our news. This was over Australia / UK. Or not Australia and like New Zealand-ish.
What?
Mhm.
I thought that
And then
falling satellite that we
that's
saw
an
was...
image of another planet. So it's kind of confirmed that there's life and it's intelligent life.
The rapture's gonna be here soon. Just not soon enough. What did you miss? Didn't really miss anything, honestly. I'm starting to get a headache and I'm having trouble coming up with topics to just talk about. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Like food or entertainment or, you know, just anything really. If I ever received a wedgie, yes. My brother has given me a couple, and they sucked every time. But I got him back.
Well, something a little fishy if you liked it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people that are actually into getting wedgies. Because I know for a fact that there's guys, maybe even girls, that are into seeing people get wedgies. Not just as a but as a ooh, that's some spicy content.
That's different.
Yes, it is. You all know it's cool and weird. They make stuff that looks like it'd be great. Although like it looks good and all, but the moment you start touching the shit with your bare hands, I'm good. Also, like, if it looks great, do it standing up and do it right. I don't want your Indian hands or feet in my fucking food or drinks.
Hey Dan, it's good to see you. What? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I like that.
Not surprised. The retarded far left and Democrats want to impeach Trump for some reason against illegals.
So stupid. I hope you guys are having a good day.
It's awful.
Because if you eat it, you can discover it being an ingredient for other, like, potions and stuff.
But you have to. Ew.
It's awful.
What's also funny is, I forgot.
How do you pick up food at restaurants?
With our hands.
Do you tell them who you are, or just walk in and pick it up off a table? It depends on the place. Some of them have a shelf specifically for orders to be picked up, and others require you to sign for it. It just really depends on where you're ordering from. Hey VIP, it's great to see you. We've had little work today, but we're hoping it'll get better because our day isn't over yet. I hope your day is going well.
From Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Let me know if you prefer that. Brush that syrupy glaze mixture on there as evenly as you can to make
Thank you, VIP. I really do appreciate every prayer. And we're praying for you and everybody. Do we have a start and stop time like a shift, or just go as long as you want? Normally we have to schedule it, but sometimes they'll let us extend our dash. And if they're busy enough, they'll let you log in whenever, but only if they're busy enough. Oh no! It's horrifying! Are there more orders at night? For the most part, yeah.
A bland, timid entry, suitable perhaps for patients recovering from surgery.
That Simpson, he thinks he's the Pope of Chili Town. This year, I am ready for him.
Hello, Chief.
Afternoon, Homer. Care for some chili? I've added an extra ingredient just for you. The merciless peppers of
So I'm happy to see that there are 6 of you here. I would love to hear from all of you guys if you haven't yet chimed in.
Wiggy, my chili's getting cold.
Hey, Bondable, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Frickin' phone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
Alrighty, and it's already 4:30 now. It's crazy. Feels later than that to me. It's been very, very unsustainably slow. We're hoping and praying that the tax return plan that they're talking about will actually go through. There's talk of the payout for joint filing married couples to get up to $7,500. And so if we could do that, that would be a real game changer for us. Any new hair changes coming up? I am letting the purple and these other colors fade out. And I think I'm gonna put green on this portion. And I'll touch up the purple again. And then do blue on this side. But it's gonna be a few more washes before it's faded enough to actually put other color on top of it. But it's been fun. I was never huge on pastel hair colors, but I do like the look as it's fading out. It's fun. I don't know if you have seen yet, Bondable, but I ended up actually making that GoFundMe that everyone had been telling me to make. We've had another huge setback, and
Hey babe, little dog, the Steve has.
oh, it's such a cute little baby. It's a puppy. Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah, look at you still.
Oh, that's so sweet. You can tell that little guy's getting lots of good love. A little Jack Russell puppy in the driver's seat of a truck next to us. Adorable. But
That's I just felt a drop on my forearm.
oh. Hope that means it'll rain.
Yeah, look, I see the wet particle.
Oh wow.
Oh, do I see sprinkles?
That reminds me, I gotta
Tinkle.
use the facilities.
The first scientist.
But
Chad, if someone donates enough, she'll tinkle on. Never mind. I'm messing around.
that's funny.
I know, that was it. Womp womp.
Alright. Well, I am gonna be taking a moment. Yeah, we're signed up to do Amazon deliveries, but there's so many drivers right now that they're not letting any new people start working yet. But I gotta go take care of things. But I'll be back. Should I leave this?
You could.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to read this or no?
You know what? You tried your best.
Try to.
For that,
Hey, Redo. It's good to see you.
The bathroom.
Yeah. The timing is not ideal, but I will be back.
I'm gonna go drive. Thank you. Honestly, yeah, we just drive. Everybody should do drag. Love you.
Love you.
It's a learning experience. I know your face when you're talking. It's very emotionally expressive. It's a flex on you or anything.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, so all growing up, I just like didn't know how to emote, so I just like kind of extra emoted, and now every time I talk, I'm like, hello! It's very intense. But it's like, except when I'm tired, then sometimes like, if I'm tired and someone's like, look at this amazing things I have, I'm like,
She just took off to the bathroom, but we're doing all right.
you don't care.
Not the best for work, but you know, we try. At least we're out and about and we can say we are trying to get some work so that everything can go as easy for us.
You know. Very interesting questions. Is nobody on live at this point of the evening on a Wednesday? Like, guys, is it just like, is it really dead on TikTok live? It is 11:31, so I guess that was my bad. Probably be 11:02. No, just you. I'm the only live stream. Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh. There we go. That way you guys can at least see someone. Who gets jealous? Me or Annie? That's my soul patch. I gotta shave already, dude. Look at this. I just woke up from a dream. Oh, I used to rock a mohawk, fam. Yeah, I used to have a very... Oh, man. I had mohawk for a fat minute. The longest I ever had it was a full hand length. Just about my face length. I had it when it was spiked all the way up. It was a good time. I missed that. That was back when I was rocking as most as I could, like for I had the rocker phase. Annie is currently using the facilities. She will be back though. She was live, and we've been live for a while, so she's... Oh wow, she's been live for almost an hour 45 minutes. I know. I'd love to do a mohawk, but I'm trying to look responsible for looking for a job. So, speaking of which, I gotta shave all this off pretty soon. Oh, I thought you went into the Taco Bell one. She's back. Welcome to my live, and welcome to Annie's. Hong Kong was saying I look like I have perfect hair for a mohawk.
You could do that.
And you should have those pickle flavored puffs before they go bad.
I wish.
Welcome to my live. Welcome, welcome. We're both live. Try to refrain from using the word of what you inhale.
Okay.
Like its medical term, or even like pulling out.
Okay.
Like that word.
Hey Natalie, it's good to see you.
Welcome to my live. There we go. I'll take this off. We're not driving right now. Who's honking?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Just exhausted. I missed you too. We have gotten a couple donations to our GoFundMe, so that's been real encouraging. And I've gotten some nice donations through Super Chat and people buying stickers. And every bit of it helps. And we're very thankful.
No one's
That's funny.
like it's last time with the roses. Oh snap.
Thankfully the bathroom in McDonald's wasn't too bad. But I've walked into bathrooms
notification. Get
after
outta here.
they got
How's it going? 808, I guess.
I lost my train of
Oh,
thought.
I get it. Trying to be Ataz, huh? 808 8008 IES is their username.
That's funny.
Oh, I like it. Hello, hello. Welcome to my live.
I've actually barely used FaceTime.
Like, we only use it.
Yeah. Hey Casey, good
Thank
to
you for
see
the
you
likes.
too. I'm glad to see all of you guys here. And even if you're just a lurker, I still appreciate your presence.
I got glasses on
And I
today.
hope you're having a good
how
day.
Are you doing today? I'm doing pretty decent. Me and my wife, we're both live right now. And
Husband's
we're
right
just
there.
chilling. Yeah, I was about to do the same thing. And that's my beautiful wife right there.
Hello.
We are chilling, waiting for some DoorDash orders.
He's
while
my
we're both
husband
live.
of 7 years.
Don't touch me, I'm happily divorced.
Hey Sylvia, I'm glad you're back. It's actually a TV show that Fran Drescher was involved in. Her husband discovers in the show Happily Divorced, she's married to a guy who discovers he's not into women after all. And they get divorced, but they live with no troubles. You know, it's...
that just sounds like a whole bunch of craziness happening.
I watched some of it, but it was mid.
Welcome to my live. Notification. You can just knock that off. No one's falling for that, dude.
Not much has really happened. I had to use the facilities, but...
That's what I was saying. Specifically. They're like, where's Annie? I'm like, oh, she's in the facilities. She will be back. She did not go to get milk and cigarettes.
Although I'd be lying if I said a tall glass of milk and a smoke sounds bad right now.
See these bags? They're permanent. Insomniac. I remember someone calling me a Mexican Elvis because of my hair.
I could see why. You've got amazing hair.
For rock, my favorite band, well, it depends because I got a couple, thank you. Like my overall favorite band, especially the OG music, I absolutely
We have gotten
love
no
the punk
new orders since
Paramore.
you stepped away for a moment.
Downtime, Avenged Sevenfold.
We're hoping it gets busy, but
I'm big into rock. Foo Fighters.
It's been really slow.
Slipknot.
But I'm thankful to have you guys here.
Some
that's my husband. Very handsome.
What's up?
He's got them guns.
Lumster. What's up, dude? Yeah, Slipknot is awesome. I would say one of my most favorite concerts that I've ever gone to was Uproar in 2012, I believe. I got to see Hailstorm, Stone Sour, Avenged Sevenfold, and Disturbed.
That is an epic lineup.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
He does have a YouTube channel.
Yes, I do.
Nemesis 49.
Okydokeybro.
Oh, Okydokeybro. That's right. His handle is actually the one in the pinned comment.
Awesome.
But he does video gaming, live streaming, and it's pretty cool. Through glass?
Yeah, looking through glass. What is it?
Glass.
That's it? Just through glass?
Yeah.
I thought the name of the song was something else. But yeah, they did Looking Glass. Yeah, that sounds more right now that you say it. They did Looking Glass, and oh, it was so awesome. And man, I'll never forget that concert. Otherwise, one of my other favorite concerts was a public one at the Fresno Fair in California. It was Weezer, and it was pretty lit. You like that little setup, huh?
It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys this.
You just pick it up and drop it.
This little thing. Pretty cool, right? And it was at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. We've been finding
What do you
really
like to do
good
for
stuff
fun?
there.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Naeem? That sounds right. Thanks for the follow, fam. I'm gonna try to be live as much as I can, especially since I just got the ability to go live just yesterday. Big ol' Rick! Yes, sir. This one is, what is it? 97 years of Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
And it's got Morty. Hey, thanks for the 1K likes.
He's the one in the pinned comment at the bottom of the chat window. Okydokeybro. You might have to leave.
What's up, garbage eater?
Okay, well, I'm glad that I got to see you, Natalie. We're always happy to see you.
I got someone in my live.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
I got someone in my live named Garbage Eater. And it just makes me think of Danny DeVito's Trash Man. And in the middle, after I smash him with the trash can, I start eating the trash.
That's funny.
Thank you for the likes. I love your name. I eat trash.
Cool.
I wonder how you got that nickname.
I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
That show is so hilarious.
I'm gonna be live streaming us watching. Should we watch some more or let it just go for now?
I'm
I'd
down.
rather wait till they're dubbed. We were watching season 2 of Solo Leveling for the first time together during my live last night. Considering
cool.
watching more, it's just I know how it gets when you have to read subs and do that. Personally, I've been watching anime so long that even with subs, it's easy for me to focus on both parts. And I know you understand that because you have ADHD too. Oh, and I saw something hilarious earlier. Someone said they don't have ADHD, they have ADHD. As an autism ADHD.
That's
Well, technically
yeah.
ADHD is on the autism spectrum. Technically it is.
It's true.
And autism isn't exactly always bad. Elon Musk has autism and
He's a genius.
yeah, literally people on the spectrum are mostly geniuses. Well, not mostly, but you know, they have the capacity for it because their brain can hyper-focus on something, you know?
Yeah. It can be a strength or a
Pasta
weakness.
lover Logan is asking me to meow for him.
Will you donate if he
give
does?
me a gift first and I'll do it. I don't do nothing for free. I'm a hoe, but I'll be a smart hoe.
We both
the tool.
We both have been told by different viewers, oh, if you do this or say that, I'll donate.
Yeah, someone was saying, oh, dude, say Alpha Kenny Body, and I'll send you a galaxy. Well, here I am, galaxyless. I am, she, and meow, I will gift. What are you going to gift? Because anyone can just gift the smallest thing, you know.
Really good.
But at the same time, a gift is a gift. If I get a gift, I will do it. I am feeling more and more moisture hit my arm. So I'm hoping it's going to start sprinkling soon.
Yeah. Currently,
Oh, you're a she. Okay, I get that now.
Currently, he's streaming live on TikTok.
The ticking of
But he has done live streams with YouTube many times.
Oh yeah, I like to
It's
do
pretty
playthroughs and notifications. You're not fooling anyone. Knock it off. Yeah, I also play on YouTube as well. I have a Twitch, but I don't ever actually use it. But I used to live stream me doing speed runs of like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil in general. We just got on discount a very good deal for the original definitive edition of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. So I'm going to be playing some GTA 3 when we get home. So I'm going to be live streaming that with my mic. I don't have a camera for my PlayStation, so I won't be on cam. However, when I live stream that, I will be live streaming with my phone on TikTok for myself, so I'll be on 2 services.
Yeah.
So
What time are we going home?
I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting for a dash to end.
Yeah, we're not sure yet.
I'm door dashing right now, so yeah.
My bodyguard's actually the one in the pinned comment at the bottom of the chat window. Okydokeybro.
What did you just say? Your body count?
The Sim said, "What's your bodyguard's YouTube?"
Do. Welcome, Shy. Dang, thanks guys. I'm at 2K likes.
That's awesome, babe.
All those likes must mean, I hope it gives me an edge on the algorithm so that people can actually see my live. I got 3 people in here. Welcome.
That's good. You're doing really good. But yeah, we're not sure when we're going home, but I will be live streaming again tonight for sure to show you our boy.
Oh yeah, earlier I live streamed our leopard gecko,
Such a
and it was
cute
pretty
little
lit.
man. Yeah.
Thinking of getting contacts. What do you guys think? I feel like I look good with and without glasses, but preferably, I wish I had contacts because yeah, glasses are good and all. It's just I feel like I'm more. Funnily enough, I feel like I'm more approachable when I'm wearing glasses. However, when I'm not wearing glasses, I feel like I could be intimidating.
Well, you are a strong.
Well, if I drop my smile,
man.
I'm a nice person. I'm an easy person. So if I really just relax my face, drop it, lose all the enthusiasm, I can sound and look like I'm trying to hurt somebody.
See, this is not a soy boy. A true man.
My chat can't see, but you guys can.
Ooh, you got them guns.
Yeah. And these I do not have permits for. I have open carry. Open curry?
It's funny. Set this down.
Tomorrow I'll be able to invite people and duel
Yes.
them. I've seen some other people do that.
When it's nighttime for me, it's morning time for you guys. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm trying to live stream throughout the day. It's just a difficult thing,
Welcome to my live.
but I'm working on it. You don't like when people with glasses take them off because their eyes look too small and it's intimidating.
How's it going, guys? Okydokeybro here. Just chilling. There we go. And I've been told I have, they used to be longer, but I got long eyelashes. I've heard my sisters and some friends say they're jealous of the length that my eyelashes have. I don't get it, but then again, that's a guy thing. Or that's a guy thing to not understand. Ooh, lashes.
Yeah.
OMG. Those lashes.
That's funny. But you do have great.
What's up, Leah?
You have great hair in general.
Yeah, I keep feeling little spots of a sprinkle hit my left arm. I'm just
I wish
surprised
you
I'm not
would
seeing
actually.
anything on the windshield.
Yeah, I would
Currently-
have thought too.
Currently, we're sitting and waiting for some DoorDash orders. Yeah, I just felt like I keep feeling them. I'm gonna leave my arm out and see if I can feel more. Thanks for the likes, guys. 2.4K.
That's awesome, baby.
Welcome to my
I'm gonna have to
live.
try.
Name's Matt.
Do I watch YouTube
Stay
much?
humble.
Or every so often?
Not as much as I would hope, because I had YouTube Premium for her, but she did not utilize it except for ad-free stuff for videos every now and then.
Sister told you she wants your lashes, you'd cut them off. That's funny. You're always on YouTube.
Tell you
never
what,
let
if someone
me
sends a
know.
galaxy, I'll cut off all my hair.
How much is a galaxy worth?
I don't even know. Thanks for sharing the live. Though it's happening so fast, I feel like you're not actually sharing. Are you? If I see the view count go up, I mean, I'll still say thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Send it to all your friends,
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah,
Just
I-
average DoorDasher. We do it full time.
Yeah, I listen to YouTube. I really have gotten into watching the mythology type of videos. And I've gotten into the habit of relaxing in the tub at the end of the day and just watching conspiracy theories stuff or mythology lore.
Speaking of
It's
which,
pretty
go
fun.
follow my OnlyFans.
Hong Kong says, Matt cuts off his hair, I will sue. You just use Google in your room. Huh. Yeah, I'm always logged in on my phone.
Like the only premium service we currently have, I mean, besides us doing, like, we got a promo, so we got free Disney Plus for, I think 2 more months.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Otherwise, the only service we actually pay for is Crunchyroll. How's it going, Riley? Is Crunchyroll, and we've been enjoying watching some anime lately. And yo, I already said hi. Why are you spamming it?
If I had to pick a favorite song, it would be Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. My favorite color is emerald green.
3K likes, thanks guys.
My favorite dance, I think it would have to be the
Twerking.
I was gonna say the stanky leg.
Shuffling.
Pretty fun.
I like to shuffle. Every day and shuffle. I remember that was around when I was in high school. If you don't feel older than me already. My wife is old.
I'm 34, believe it or not.
Yeah, man. What's it like knowing Jesus? Because you were there with him in high school.
Well, he always shared.
He gave you bread, but you couldn't have it. He gave you wine, but you were underage.
Yeah, I always thought the stanky leg dance was fun.
How? Your leg can't bend that way, Annie.
Are you sure about that?
Well, one leg's got to go outward, and both of those go inward.
True.
Womp womp. Welcome to my stream. I thank you.
You know, without the Lord Jesus of Nazareth helping me get through every day, I would not still be here. I'm constantly praying to him about everything. And when things go good, I thank him for having it all go good. And I try not to take any good things for granted. Like, I have access to hot, clean water anytime I want it, not just when I need it. And that's something that I think a lot of spoiled people take for granted. You know, many people don't have access to hot running water, or if they do, they have to ration it out. And I'm thankful that I've never had that struggle. Hong Kong says, Matt, please don't be a Chiefs fan.
Ew.
You don't have
You guys will get disappointed if you hear what team Annie's for. Or was for. She should be for my team since we got married, but you know, things happen.
I root for the Pittsburgh Steelers because I've got family that came to America and landed in Pittsburgh.
That makes no sense. They had to have landed on one of the coasts.
Well, that's what I was told.
Did parachute in? What the hell? Ah, geez, you know, it just gets kind of wacky. Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. Hi, I'm Bill Johnson, and I overstocked an old wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. So come on down and get your own wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man for low discounted price today, because we're all stocked up on wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. That is such a mouthful.
It is. I'm surprised there's no work. This is what our days have been like, guys. Just sitting here in the car waiting for work. And it takes forever to show up. Well, you're a Seahawks fan.
Seahawk.
Nice.
Hardly knew her.
Oh, you're in Florida. That's pretty cool. And you're a Raiders fan because of Pete Carroll. Huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you
Excuse
for...
me.
You're excused. Thank
You're
you for
excused.
sending energies. Hey, Sylvia. Glad you're back. I have an Instagram. I have the link to it on my YouTube channel. I also have a TikTok. And, I'm gonna try doing more with that too. My favorite singer? That's a tough choice. But since Bohemian Rhapsody is my favorite song, I'll have to say Freddie Mercury is my favorite singer.
Welcome to my live.
Can we be logged in on Uber Eats and Instacart at the same time?
You
We-
can multi-app, but we're not a fan of it because it can ruin the stats of what your primary is.
Yeah.
Like when we did DoorDash, Instacart, and Grubhub, and Uber Eats at the same time, oh, it was just awful. It made my on-time percentage for DoorDash, it dropped like 30% in the matter of one day.
It was insane.
So we decided not to do that again.
Yeah.
Hi there, I'm a DoorDasher. If you have any questions regarding DoorDash, technology, games, I'm your guy. I love Quack. What's up, dude?
Jonathan Davis.
Thanks for liking the live, my guy.
Justin Bieber. You go to
Say
YouTube and a
I Jack
MySpace.
Cough 10 times fast.
Taylor
please.
Swift.
What are you gonna give if I say it? He wants me to say I Jack Cough.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I'm like, I'll say it, but I ain't gonna say it for free. Bet. Send a
Call
galaxy
me.
and I'll say it 20 times.
What about a Safeway shopper? I don't think we have a Safeway here.
Safeway?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. People have said that way before and they don't gift. Show a good faith one and send like a basic gift or something.
We demand payment up front for anything that we do or say on request.
I can't do trust, man. I've been live for so long. You're not the first person to try to get me to say something, yet my gifts show that my
I'm so
GG
vain.
0 out of 10
My
is
arms
showing
can
that no one has
sometimes
actually
be
sent
veiny
anything.
too. Actually, my wrists are very veiny right now. The blue.
Excuse
I
me.
like to joke around sometimes and say I'm part lizard.
Thank you for the likes. Welcome here, girl. Hey.
Well, I struggle to remember names, especially if they're different than the usernames. So if I forget what your real name is and I call you by your username, that's just because that's how I handle things.
Welcome to my live.
Oh, thank you, Donald. That's very sweet of you to say. I appreciate the kind words. You guys have been really good to me, and I really appreciate that. I know you could be watching literally anyone else live right now,
Just give me a moment.
and so you staying
Welcome, Jelena
here,
or Janica.
I really
said that wrong.
appreciate it. Thank you. You guys really are kind. Thank you, Sid. I appreciate that.
Consider following me, and I will also do it.
Too many people trying to get stuff for free.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, it's good to see you. Hey, Thug, I'm glad you're back. It's good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. We've been live for a couple of hours now, and we haven't gotten much work at all, so we're hoping and praying that it being a Friday night, it'll get busier, but so far we've just been in one place all day. Yeah, there's a lot of illegal accounts on DoorDash and other delivery apps. People that don't belong here using stolen socials.
Credentials.
Yeah, using stolen socials and info to work, and then when they're about to get busted, they dip and they get away with it. They tried to do more to prevent that kind of a fraud, but
You gotta send something, dude. I'm not gonna do it for absolutely nothing. You can thank all the other people on the internet for ruining trust.
yeah.
Plus, I was just able to start going live, and I'm not trying to get that taken away, especially if I'm not getting paid for it.
Hey, Hot Dog Water, I'm glad to see you. Matt should play for Domino's.
Like, I'm literally telling you,
he-
just send 1 cent as good faith and I'll believe you. If you're having trouble sending 1 cent, how am I supposed to believe that you're gonna send me a galaxy?
Yeah, for real. Doug says you should apply for Domino's or Pizza Hut and be a delivery driver. And with your years of experience, you'll get the job.
Sounds lit.
That would be good.
If you're broke, then how are you
Thank
gonna
you,
send me a
Eric. I
galaxy?
appreciate that.
So you
Get
lied.
tired.
So you're like, look, babe. We tell him to send 1 cent as good faith, and then he says he's broke. If you're broke, how are you gonna send a galaxy, fam?
Seriously. It's very loose butthole behavior.
It is. No one likes a loose butthole. It needs to be tight, like an O-ring. Because it literally is an O-ring.
Gotta say the magic word quiet.
Yeah, the magic word is cream frige. Cream frige. Dun, 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 dun,
But
dun, dun,
For real though, physically and mentally we're tired. But we're hopeful things will get better. Does Matt know karate?
Karate. No.
No.
I know a little bit of taekwondo, but that was over. Fuck, that might have been like almost 2 decades ago. Yeah, that was 2 decades ago. Holy crap.
Isn't that a weird thought?
You know, before you, I never questioned how old I was, Annie. I'm ruined.
Yes, Matt beat my ass once. The Simp said that you beat his ass once. That's funny. Oh, she's so cute.
Aw.
Her little dress. She wants to get home. She was like trying to drag her mom to go faster.
Gotta go fast.
It's adorable.
Faster, 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 faster.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is legit useless. Taekwondo is definitely most useful.
Well, Taekwondo taught me to. I respect and love it because it taught me how to use my opponent's weight and strength against him. That's where I learned most of my grapplings. Well, to be fair, I was doing some Taekwondo, and then when my cousin started taking it, I was going Vic. When my cousin started taking Taekwondo, I went with him on a couple of lessons, and I really enjoyed it. And man, I remember when I first learned how to roundhouse kick, I was doing it too much everywhere. I accidentally was trying to show off in front of my cousin, or no, in front of my nephew, and I did a roundhouse kick in the living room. However, I was a little too close to Chipper's birdcage.
Oh.
And I accidentally knocked it on the ground. He was upset, but he was okay.
Dang. Do I ever catch Matt checking out other females? We look at other people's butts to make fun of them.
We check out other people in front of each other. Hell, we point them out to each other.
Yeah. Matt seems about 32.
Like, I'll literally tell Annie, babe, check out her ass.
Right.
Check out her butt. Take a look at that.
And I'll say, hey, look at that dude ass.
No, I'll say, look at that dude ass.
He loves to cook.
All cheeked up, double cheeked up on a Sunday. Follow my OnlyFans.
Kickboxing is the best martial art. Thug, you roundhouse kicked your girlfriend's titty. Oh no.
Hey, real quick question. Did she ask for it though? That's some kinky stuff right there, fam. What's up, razor blades?
I'm starting to feel hungry.
That sounds like a you problem. Nah. Do we have snacks back here, or did you not bring any?
I forgot to grab them.
What about the stuff that I handed you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's all you ended up taking? Oh
my stomach was mad when we were getting ready to leave. So I didn't think to bring
I gotta
anything.
feed this girl. What's up, Brayden?
Oh, I still have nuggets. I gotta eat.
Yes, you do.
I'll have those and some rice when we get home.
What's up, W?
Gluten-free pizza, yeah.
Hey, if someone
Pizza
donates $10, Annie can get gluten-free pizza. Hell yeah, dude. I sound like a Californian when I really just let it slide and say like, hell yeah, dude. Like, dude.
Actually, we don't have a landline anymore, I don't think. We all just have our cell phones now. Right? $15. It takes 30%. Yeah, that's true. I specifically gluten-free pizza. Well, I have celiac disease. I'm one of those unfortunates who has an autoimmune reaction whenever I eat gluten. To sum it up,
buddy?
I have antibodies in my gut that whenever they sense the presence of gluten, they not only attack the gluten, but they attack the lining of my intestines because, unfun fact, the protein structure of gluten is damn near the same as the protein structure of the little hairs that line your intestine and are responsible for absorbing the nutrients that you eat. And
what's up, boy? After
exposure to gluten, my body attacks itself, and I basically feel like I got the stomach flu the next day. But on top of typical stomach flu symptoms, I will have a horrible headache, and I will only have enough strength to go to and from the bathroom. And it's never a good time. Has Matt ever surfed?
No, but I have skateboarded. Man, I used to love skateboarding.
quick fix for celiac. Just put it in rice. That's funny.
I thought I heard a little horn. I was gonna be like, elotes? There's elotes out here? OMG.
Basically really allergic to
Sup?
gluten. Yeah, pretty much. I
Oh,
was
Shania,
diagnosed.
Stop.
I was diagnosed about 11 years ago.
What's up, Lobster Bisque?
And
I love the name.
in the span of time it took from me feeling the first symptoms to getting a proper diagnosis, my gut had been so damaged, I didn't have the strength to get up from the couch and go to the bathroom without falling over. I had to have someone help walk me to and from the bathroom. And then accidentally, my mom made gluten-free soup using rice, and I started to get better. But then she made spaghetti, and I love spaghetti, so I had it, and the next day I felt so much worse. And that made my mom remember one of my earlier doctors saying, because of the Turner syndrome, you might get celiac disease also. Keep an eye out for stomach trouble symptoms. And I've been living with it for 11 years now, and I'm very thankful that there's a lot more gluten-free food available, but there's still a lot of food that I can't enjoy because they haven't made a gluten-free variant of it yet.
Luckily enough, DiGiorno makes gluten-free pizza that tastes and look like normal pizza.
Yeah, because most gluten-free pizzas are thin crust. The
And those
DiGiorno,
leave you hungry
it's
still.
like the DiGiorno is like regular pizza dough, so I'm very happy about that. And it really does hurt. The weird thing about my issue is I suffer for about 8 to 9 hours after I first start feeling it. It's while the gluten is in my system that my system attacks itself. But once the gluten's out, my autoimmune response shuts down and my gut feels calm again.
I think she steals some of the fries.
Probably.
And now it's all warm for me.
Hey Sylvia, glad you're back. You wanna know how the first dude felt? Well, the first dude that had it and never figured it out, he died. There's a level of damage that once you reach it, there's no healing. And if you keep eating gluten when you have celiac, eventually you will reach the point of no return. And it's not fun. Thankfully, I didn't reach that point. But I was getting uncomfortably near to it before I was told I actually have celiac. Oh, no worries, Sylvia.
On the road again.
Some chemical. They use different types of flour. They've got rice flour, coconut flour, almond flour, buckwheat flour. You would think with the word wheat in it, it would be unsafe, but buckwheat is different than standard wheat, so it doesn't have it. Oh shit, Eric. Damn. That's really rough. Yeah, autoimmune anything is a horrible disease to deal with. Oh, you've died before too. I accidentally turned off your phone. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back here. Yeah, those clouds look real dense.
Well, luckily we had one job out here, so it's not like we wasted a whole lot of gas. But now we got to drive a whole town over to get back home. I thought it would have been busier on a Friday, but apparently I'm wrong. People in California don't eat on Fridays.
It sure seems like it. You looked away for a minute and now we're driving. Did you get an order? Ah, I wish. We're heading home. I need to eat, and the food I want is at home. And we tried, and we've been out here all day, but the orders just weren't showing up. But at least we know we did our part, and we were here waiting. Money. That would be nice to have a lot more.
Welcome
Better
to
luck
my life.
tomorrow. Yeah, I sure hope tomorrow will be busier. It may be boring right now, but when we get home and we show you guys our gecko, that won't be boring. We should get bugs on our way home.
Oh.
Just one thing, a little more. If not today, tomorrow.
We have to tomorrow.
Okay. We'll do bug day for our boy tomorrow, but we will pull him out for handling
If someone donates, we
tonight.
can feed him today. Otherwise, we can't feed him today. Can't justify when all the money has to go to gas just for going back and forth. We're not even making money at this point. We're losing money doing DoorDash.
Yeah. It's gotta be too early for orders. It should be more after 8 p.m. Yeah, you would think. Is it legal to deliver? Yeah, there's actually some apps that are specifically for getting your weed brought to you. Sorry. It's ridiculous how picky they are. But I'm trying. But
Just say medicine.
yeah. Feel it in the energies tomorrow. Yeah, I sure hope everyone will be ordering food tomorrow. Yesterday was not good. Today also not good. But you guys being kind on the live stream has really helped keep our morale up. You know, instead of just sitting here bored to tears, losing hope.
We could lose hope at home. Aw, that sounded like what? 2 unemployment checks?
Right. That's funny. My friend you, over in Boston. Did anyone actually take you up on that? That's funny.
Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
Not thinking of One Punch Man. Okay.
Vroom vroom.
That was
At least it's not like the anime you actually started liking that we were watching for shits and gigs. Yeah, I know it's backwards. We can swear, but we can't say medicine. It's because it's a regulated good that some conceive as prohibited. That's the only reason. But man, what was I saying? I was talking about vroom vroom.
yeah.
Oh, now I remember what I was talking about. Everyone knows how much I love vending machines.
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing I'm a vending machine fanatic. These things are my life. Everyone knows I love vending machines. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I trust you though. You've been good. I had you as a standard mod.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know where you got the idea that anyone was pregnant from.
They're trying to make a fat joke at me. I'm ending my life. turn it back on when I have this faced our boy. Yo, I got 2 new followers.
That's
Oh
really
yeah,
neat.
look at that. Over 100 people tuned in.
That's really cool. I'm gonna have to see if I can do TikTok lives now too.
You might be able to. I had only 50 followers when it let me.
I'll definitely try when we're done.
That and I'm active in the live community.
That's
I've gifted a good amount.
You have.
Like every now and then when I have a free dollar, I'll get 70 TikTok coins. Gift out some like GGs or TikToks, you know, cheap stuff.
Just
Enough
being
to show
nice.
that I like your live. But it really all gets spent whenever I see someone playing like a game and I want them to die. It sounds so bad when I say it so
That's
fast.
funny.
How many
What's for
reeds?
dinner? We're gonna have some gluten-free dino nuggies. They actually make them gluten-free now, and I'm gonna have that with some good rice. They got these minute rices at the Dollar Tree that are actually really good. One of my favorites is the cilantro and lime. Tastes like the rice that you get at Chipotle. And it cooks in just a minute and a half, so if you're in a rush, it's really convenient. We are in the center of California, in all 4 directions. Hong Kong wants to know if you have a MySpace. He wants those.
Dude, I had one a long time ago, back before it was changed into like a music app. Yeah, it got bought by Timberlake or something. I can't remember. Someone bought it and turned it into music.
I would not have guessed that.
But yeah, I remember learning HTML so I can have like a custom audio playing for when you clicked on my page.
That's pretty cool. I never really did that.
Cute kid.
It's
Little rubber.
adorable.
What are you doing, dude? This ain't a stop sign. It's a yield.
Driving through school zones, so we gotta go slow.
No way that's a mom. So she never had a kid.
She must have really.
Female body is an amazing thing. Some guys just want to stare at it. I understand that to a T. Put on your sunglasses, you're squinting.
Oh, to simp, you're fine. Will we ever go to San Diego? I can't make plans to. San Diego sucks now. I wouldn't know because I haven't been there in years, but I know a lot of places are worse than they used to be. I'm glad we're not having to wait very long at these lights.
Ain't that true? Tell you what.
Who remembers Tom? Tom was in your top 8.
What?
Tom from MySpace.
Oh.
I remember seeing the memes about him. That's about it. Glad it's not. Do any of you guys have any pets at home? We have our leopard gecko, and my parents have Sadie, the doggo. We'll show her too when we get home. Apparently San Diego's full of LA people who wanted to get away from LA. That sounds like a lot of
get away
states.
from California. California sucks.
Yeah. We're hoping to move to Oregon, but it's going to be a while before that's feasible for us to accomplish.
Did you say feastable?
No, I said feasible.
I know.
Oh, you mean the Mr. Beast chocolate? Oh, okay.
Check it out,
Chocolate
Mississippi.
does sound good. Damn, that's far. I'm staring right at a Mississippi license plate. We don't really see those. We've seen Florida a few times. Mississippi. I don't think I've ever seen one before here. It's first for everything. And yeah, Thug's right. My boy is a cute little man. Oh, you got a cat and a parakeet. Oh, that sounds nice. Just don't let them play together. Oh, Thug, you're wanting to move to Texas or Oklahoma. I know cost of living wise, Texas is better than California, but the heat would kill me. It reaches triple digits for over a month straight here in Central California. And I have several health conditions that are aggravated by extreme weather. So the extreme heat truly is bad for my health. So that's another reason why we're hoping to get to Oregon. Cleaner air, more trees, less
Good thing we're heading home.
dry,
I just gotta wave at the
suffocating air.
cities.
You did? Huh. That's a very pink car. Oh, it's holographic. That's cool. We got a psychotic cat and a smart dog. That sounds like a fun combo.
Cat, dog.
I never had cats growing up because my dad's allergic. He gets the red, itchy, watery eyes and the red, stuffy, runny nose.
Wow.
It.
Get a cat anyway.
So I always grew up with either dogs or fish. I had fancy mice for a few years in a row, and that was fun. And I had jumping spiders for a good while too. They all died of old age, and I just haven't had the time or money to get another one. But we have our leopard gecko.
What do you call a fish with no eye? Nope.
No. What?
I don't know, but you're gonna get kicked out of this PetSmart.
That's funny. Oh, the dog is outside and protects the house. Well, that's good. Don't get one. Thank you, VIP. I really appreciate your kind words. I hope you also have a great and prosperous weekend. We're heading home to just try to relax.
Bro, I pray for you, dude.
Yeah. Don't get a cat. Take your advice. I've pet sat for cats, and it was always a funny experience.
No, dog, I'm all obsessed about that kitty.
One of our recurring clients has 5 cats. One of them has midget limbs, and
It's part of the Lollipop Guild.
it's beyond adorable. We're going to be watching them again in a month or so, I think. And every time we've stayed there, we've had to kick the cats out of the bedroom because they would be waking me up for food while Matt would be in the living room just having a good time chilling because of his insomnia. And
Figure it out. Slow pokes. If you're so scared, stay home.
Seriously. But I remember the cat's always waking me up when I'm trying to sleep. I remember being irritated. UFL live score updates.
What?
Hong Kong was watching the UFL live apparently.
UFL.
Battlehawks 6, Roughnecks 0. That's a big
I don't know
difference.
what UFL is.
United Football League.
Oh.
Who's with your son? He's at home. We actually have an outdoor rated security camera pointed at him so we can check on him whenever. We're actually not terribly far from home now, so we'll be able to show you guys soon. I was gonna cut the stream and wait till we're back home to bring it up again, but I most of the time don't end up going back on again, so I'm just gonna keep this going and see how it all turns out. See how many other people join in. But the great thing we love about our son is that his grandparents love him. Both of my parents have handled him, and they both think he's adorable. And he sleeps during the day when we're out and about at work, so he doesn't even miss us when we're out and about. And when we come home at night, then he realizes we're home. He wakes up. He will come outside of his favorite hiding spot to glare at us until we acknowledge him. And it's just adorable. For supper, I'm gonna have gluten-free dinosaur chicken nuggets, because they make those now.
They're not extinct, they're going to be in her belly.
Yep.
They're in her stomach.
And I'm gonna pair those nuggies up with some cilantro lime rice. So gourmet. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that dog was having a good time. It was a cute little white dog with long hair, enjoying the wind. It's adorable.
I've got blisters on my fingers.
Hong Kong asks you, who is hotter, Megan Fox or Sabrina Carpenter?
Megan Fox. Well,
It's hard to decide because they both are very pretty.
Yeah, they're both naturally very pretty, but I grew up liking Megan Fox, so she's kind of default. Though I don't really know a full lot of how Sabrina Carpenter looks. I've only seen
Little bits and pieces.
her face in a few ads. Because if you ask me, if you're gonna judge someone by their hotness, quote unquote, you got to see the full figure and their face.
Yeah. Dinosaur nuggets baked in the oven.
Megan Fox all day, son.
Cilantro lime rice. And we got some Oreos that are gluten-free. So that's a good dessert. Hong Kong asks you, who would win in a fight? Terminator or RoboCop? I have my own thoughts about that, and I'll wait till he expresses his first.
Driving now.
You don't have to look at it, I'm just showing you. Okay. So Terminator or RoboCop?
Well, Terminator, obviously.
That's what I was thinking too. Which Terminator though? Because if it's the one in T2, that one's definitely gonna win.
T2?
Terminator 2.
Oh, the first one's T600, I believe. The second one's T700. I need to look up on my Terminator lore. Have you guys read your Bible lore today?
Should start reading Revelation again. With all the current events going on.
Nah, you should start making me a sandwich again. Aha. Chat. Leave an F in chat.
For Matt, if you were a girl for one day, what would you do? And if I was a boy for a day, what would I do? I would immediately pee standing up outside. I'm not gonna lie. I've always been jealous of how guys can just pee standing up outside. And it can be done discreetly, whereas us girls, we can't do it standing up without making a mess. Not unless we got a shiwi. But I would definitely pee outside first. What would you do as a girl for a day?
I don't know.
Probably play with your boobs.
Well, that's a given. You're like, so how does it feel getting something inserted? Hey Peter, something's wrong with your cat. I don't have a cat. Oh. Well, they're taken up.
Yeah. We just got home. We're trying to figure out the parking situation. I'm glad the front yard looks a lot better.
Thanks to me.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Why are you throwing shit around in here, Annie? What the absolute... Oh my... Ooh, you're gonna fucking get it. I promise. Eek, eek, eek.
We are
Don't
home.
forget your phone charger.
Oh yes.
Because I'm ready to go, because I can sizzle a ball.
Yeah.
And we still got a water jug in the room, right?
Yeah, an unopened one.
Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. Now the Herculean task of transporting all the shit we bring with us every day back inside. So if you could take my bag. Thank you, love.
I was gonna say, no, if anything, why don't you just leave your bag in the car?
Because I got temperature sensitive stuff in there. Like a can of dry shampoo. My inhaler. Alright. Almost inside. I'm gonna show off our boy for a moment. And then I will be ending the stream. Appreciate it. Okay. Pardon me as I get settled. Set you guys up for a second. Alright, well, I left my medicine in the car. I have to go grab it. Unless I really did misplace it in my purse. I appreciate you guys' patience. Struggling to find my medicine. Okay, there it is. Alrighty. Got my medicine in hand. Can show you our boy. Yes, yeah, I believe it. I'm home now. And it feels good. Alright, set some stuff down. Front of the boy. See the little snoot? Sisu, it's your mama. Hey, my little man. What you doing? You want to come say hi to these nice people? Hey, Will, it's great to see you. We're still alive. Hanging in there. I'm trying to get my little mans to come out so you guys can see his cuteness. Oh, look at that. Oh, you are a handsome little guy. You are. You're my boy. Isn't his face just so adorable? Few feelings as sweet as when your pet is happy to see you after you've been gone all day. You want to come out and play, or are you just going to be snooping? Will you come out to play? No? You don't want to? Okay. We try to do choices-based handling in this household because it helps our boy understand we're not going to force him to do what he truly hates all the time. Some lizards don't want to be handled every day. Others insist upon it. It really just depends on the individual. But this little guy definitely enjoys hanging out with us at least a couple of times a week. I need you to leave. Stop trying to back up and go out the other way. I'm gently petting the top of his head, and he is still trying to back up even though he's got nowhere to back into. You're a goober. I'm just going to have to help you decide to come out to play. Hi. Why don't you climb on a mama's leg? Yeah, we were able to. Come on. Do you want to climb? What? What are you thinking? You can come out here. Oh, it's just my finger. Look, it's not going to get you. Boop. I really thought you'd want to play a little more, buddy. You're a stinker. All we have is this little guy. Mr. Miyagi or Darth Vader. I'd have to say Vader because he's got the Force. Although if he was nerfed to normal human powers, I'm not sure. Come on. Come on, Sisu. Come on, I know you want to play. You already took the goober place. I miss having spooters. But this little guy's good. Oh, Sadie, come here. Hi. This is the doggo. She just wants us to play with her. Or give her food. Come on, boy. Don't you want to play with Mom? I've been gone all day. You're a stinker. Here's a goober. Oh, there you go. Now you want to play, huh? Trying to hold my phone. Okay, there we go. Now I can double hand this. Come on. Come on. Ignore my shaky hands. Come on. No? Oh my goodness, so much drama. Will you turn around? Showing me your tail. Boop. Heckin' bamboozled. Hi. I have missed you all day. All day. Can you come out to play with your mama? Yeah, see, it's Mom. Come on. What, you don't want to play? You want to play? There you go. See? I'm not going to get you. But yeah, he is like a cat. When he wants to snuggle, he does. And it's adorable. But when he wants to be left alone, he will ignore the hell out of you. And make you question your own existence. Hi. Come on. You want to play? When handling reptiles, I find it very helpful to use the same tone of voice every time you're talking to him. And I like talking to him as if he's a little human who understands. And sometimes he head tilts as if he does understand, and it's too adorable. Come on. What? You really being antisocial today? Or do you just gotta climb out yourself onto my leg? There you go. Just out of view, trying to get him to climb onto my one knee. Are you gonna go? Hmm? Yeah? Come on. You wanna play? You are a cat. With scales. Oh my goodness, so dramatic. Yeah, he's saying, I am not coming out to play with you, Mother. I am upsetty. I will try one last effort. Hi. I want you to come out and play. Come on. I'm your mom. You know me. You do. Come on. Come on. No. You are adorable. I'll let you be. Why you keep doing this? Acting like you want to play, and then when I offer you my hand, you are like, nope. You're a stinker. You are. You're a silly, silly little man. Oh. You got it. There you go. Come on. Get onto my knees. I know you want to. Come on. Come on, Sisu. You want to play? Do you want to play? I also try using the same words with him over and over so that he might learn what specific sounds I make actually mean. You are a funny boy. You are. I know you want bugs. It's not bug day today. We'll do bug day tomorrow. But you can play. There you go. Come on. There you go. You don't want to play? You just want to stare and judge? What are you going to do? See? Oh, there you go. That's a good boy. It's a very good boy. With those eyes. See? You're okay. If you could just wait a little bit of time. He usually ends up deciding, yeah, I'll come out to see you for a bit. Even if it's just to turn right back around. This is why it's called choice-based. We let him decide if he wants to come out and hang, or if he wants to stay in his tube all day. The more you let them decide, the more they trust you, and the more they understand that you care for their comfort, and you're not just going to make them do whatever you want, whenever you want. Hi. Come on. You are not going to get gotten. I don't know why you keep hesitating. Come on. You want to play? There you go. Come on. Come on, my little dinosaur. Come on. Why are you so indecisive? What? Come on. Yeah, it's a camera. Oh. See? It's not going to get you. It's just a metal box. Come on. Yeah, he must be aware that he has an audience, and he's like, I forgot how to lizard. Oh, what? You don't want to play? No. Alright, little dude, I take your hint. Okay. I'll put you back. And I'll let you be. Where is he? Okay. Well, he's not easily visible, so I'll just show you guys the camera that we got for him. We found this at Daily Deals. It's meant to be an outdoor, all-weather security camera. And it's through Arlo, ARLO. And because of that, we can check in on our boy whenever we want, wherever we are. And it's been pretty neat. Well, I showed you guys our boy. And I was hoping he would come out to play more, but it's his choice. He did get good handling yesterday, thankfully. But, I'll try again later tonight to bring him out to play, and if he does, I'll go live and show you guys. But I think for now, I'm gonna call it because I am tired. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by, and I appreciate all the kind words. And it is genuinely good to see all you guys. Yeah, it can give us alerts if the motion sensor is triggered. We haven't really had it set for that, but we do check in on him periodically during the day, and it's pretty neat. Oh, there he goes. Hi. You will be in here. Hey, little man's and a stinker. Okay, when he moves. Here you go. Oh, I love the way he moves. I'm happy he actually left his tube before I signed off here. But yeah, his pattern, I love it. And all the colors he's got too. Where are you going to? Oh, there you are. Let's see if he sees my finger. Yeah, it's my finger. No. Alright, little stinker. Alrighty. Well, I'm actually logging off now. Thanks again, all of you, for tuning in and for having kind words to say. And thank you for the prayers and all the support. I love all you guys, and I feel the love. I'll be back again later. But for now, remember, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Have a good night, guys.